village is called Andong village, and this is under the Kandangkau district. This is more than 3 hectares. And these people come from the squatters area.
That's the very poor people. They really poor because they not yet have their own land.
And then the government allocated them originally with more than 1,000 families. It bloated to now 1,800 plus. We promised them to build homes.
The first that we finished, 25 house, there.
This is the newly built one actually, the newly built one. This is like the first home that they own. There's electricity here, they do some improvement inside, and the one that we are working now with the government is to be able to connect a running water. That's what they really need now. So right now they're just buying the water. So we are trying to bring some development really. Something that is lasting, not just giving relief. One of the main objectives putting up this building is really to train these people, to train them some employable skills, because most of the people here, maybe 30% or so, still go back to the garbage dump site where they gather refuse for their livelihood.
Now they will study English and computer with Excel, and some study typing.
I want to study computer because I want to know well about internet, and I can use computer. I can find a good job.
We will have the more students to study how to showing. Every program we have it here for free because for poor people we come to help the people and to change the people.
This free clinic we started was the very first work that we started here.
Usually have 45, yes, every week, every Monday.
And it serves not only this community actually, even the other villages. And we give them free medicine, free doctor.
It depends on the diagnosis of the doctor. Most of the time is for the multivitamins for the children. And for the adults, we usually give antibiotics. And we have 12 clinics in different areas, different provinces.
That's the children's home, the orphanage.
This is our new facility. We just moved this year. We have 15 kids. Even though that they're not real brothers and sisters, we are really trying to develop a family. So this is the girls' room. We have another one upstairs. We have to make sure that they know how to live by themselves already, because we don't want them to just come out from here and then we do not know what will happen to them.
House can make my life better and can give the future for me.
Our children clean that up most of the time.
PMI is one of the institutes in this community. We are like almost 3 years ago and support by PCL. After we build, we start only English and computer only. But now we have a lot of students also studying degree.
The capital city of
We have business and English.
nowadays, if we don't know English, it really difficult for us to find a job. I want to become a teacher. I want to open a business company. This is my purpose, and I hope that I will to achieve my goal one day.
We are the first institute to open in this area because of the needs of this community. Because this is used to be just a dump site area, you know, where people from the garbage dumps move here. So the students who cannot afford to study in the government school, to study in another universities, they come to us. We give them scholarships.
I want to learn about business and marketing. I don't have money for study at university. I can study here, not pay money.
I do love to work with the poor, and it makes me happy that I can help them because I'm Khmer and they are also Khmer. We don't want them to quit because we know that if they quit it this time, so in the future they cannot find a good job. So we encourage them to study until they finish.
They're so young, but they go to the factory for work. The salary that they get from their work support for their family too. So for study, they don't know money. That's why I think this institute is very good for the occasion for them to study free.
The farm here is a micro-enterprise project for PCL in which we're trying to stimulate the economy locally here in the Takam village.
I have to start the farm here and that we can have the people around here also.
We have 2 fish ponds. We have tilapia and bassa fish. Some pigs situated on top of one of the ponds. We use the waste of the pigs as fertilizer. We have chickens that are growing, fruit trees, lemon trees, mango trees. Also have a grinder here, clean the rice of the people in the local village, and then we keep the husks and use that for feed. Everything that you see out here was built with local laborers. We've tried to hire all local help.
The plant like vegetable or the tree also, like I work here. My hope I want like here to grow, and I want to inspire all the people start the other farm at the other place also.
We want to expand our pig operation, and then we would have enough pigs that we could produce biogas. We're testing out soy on our property to see if it can grow in this climate and this environment, because the only thing that's being grown out here is rice, and they're only growing 1 harvest a year. It might be more profitable for the people. We're also hopeful that we can, through education and introducing other resources and technologies in this area, that we can give people the opportunity to better what they're already doing, to give themselves a chance to have a more sustainable livelihood.
Some people they start to do that when they see what we do to raise their chicken at their home, and they start to raise their pig. I'm so happy, that we have a farm here, and I really like that what we are doing right now.
Welcome to the People for Care and Learning Children's Home, about 8 kilometers outside of the main part of town. We presently, here in Siem Reap, care for 28 children.
My name is Hannah.
Either orphaned or abandoned in some way.
Lots of advice here.
We're very strong on developing a family ethic here. The children really don't even consider themselves orphaned. They consider themselves to have a very strong family unit here. And they see the other children as their brothers and sisters.
I like here so much. I can study, have people here that they love us and they care about us.
Yes, work and have fun.
In our campus altogether, there are around 40 people. We have 3 widows that do some of the cooking. They're also very much sort of stand-in mothers. They love the kids love them. And we also have some of our staff, and they have their own children.
My dream was to have people. And the first thing that I want to do is to work with kids. The first time when I come here is to teach. Today I have with accounting. Also I work here as a dorm's parents.
I am teaching English, Khmer. We feel that here is our home, so we work as some parents.
What PCL need me, I can do, I do everything.
The boys all live in the bottom, and they're separated by a floor and stairs, and our girls live at the top.
They empower me, even the staff, all the kids, to go higher with our education.
On a Sunday morning, we will typically feed up to 150 children. They come in from all walks, all corners of the village.
Some kid, he's so poor, and his mother and dad, they never give them breakfast, They can know each other, good relationship with each other.
Our organization is People for Care and Learning, and so we have a dual approach. We have the care aspect, but we also have the learning aspect. The research is showing that many children's homes in Cambodia are currently only postponing poverty for the children. And the reason of that is very simple, and it's because there's a breakdown in the educational level. We're trying to concentrate heavily right now on increasing the level of education that our children would have. They now attend a private school in town. It's adequate, but we are trying to supplement their education in the afternoon ourselves. Okay guys, let me just show you what we're going to be doing in the next class. I know some of you are already familiar with this, but some of you this is going to be your first time. When their English level gets better, we can start introducing more curriculum, like we can do some science, we can do some social studies, maybe even bring some interns over from the United States that can come and have long-term internships with us and actually provide even more of an educational structure for the kids.
When I finish school, I want to become a professor.
I want to be a doctor. I want to be a pastor.
The norm is if you were to ask most children and teenagers what they want to do when they grow up, the answer is, I don't know. And so we expose them to some professionals who kind of talk a little bit about their trade and what their career is.
When I finish school, I want to be a musician.
The more we encourage the fact that they can dream and they can achieve their dreams, and so we really try to inculcate this sense of you can do anything you put your mind to.
When I finish school, I like to be a doctor, and one more thing, I like to work with organizations like help the poor people.
We started Common Grounds 3 years ago last January. We built ourselves as an American cafe in the heart of Siem Reap. One of the reasons why it's a cool place to hang out is because you know that the money that's spent here is going to really wonderful things. Through education, through health initiatives, through clean water initiatives.
It's really good for me to practice my English, and also they are really friendly.
We have 16 wonderful young Khmer adults that work here. All of them are wonderful, reliable.
They come here for internet and do their office work and eat and spend time with meeting.
We enjoy a great reputation in this town for using our profits for the betterment of Cambodia and its people. On hot days like this, you can come in, nice cool air conditioning, great coffee, free Wi-Fi. It's a great place to hang out.
We're heading right now to a place called Anchor Association for the Disabled. Started by a man named Savata, a general in the Cambodian army, who stepped on a landmine in the early 90s fighting against the Khmer Rouge, and he went from general to beggar overnight.
When I lost land, I lost hope, anything. Fall down for the begging on the street like that. I don't think about in future how I can to make the good thing for my life.
He was found one day by a missionary. The missionary was able to give him some hope and even establish him where he was able to start his own NGO helping other landmine victims. So that's what he's doing to this day. Not just landmine victims, but other amputees, whether it be from moto accidents or farm accidents. And their philosophy is they don't want to beg, they want to work.
Everybody like to work. We're working now and find this good thing about the people here, about 37 or 40 people.
And so he asked us to partner with him, and so we're raising money every month. Each carver gets a stipend every month, and then they get a percentage of everything that they sell. It's about 1.5 years for them to become trained where they can become successful enough. And we've had some success stories already where individuals have left the program and gone on to start their own little small wood carving businesses.
I hope in the future all of them can become to a teacher to train more the people. I hope that, and I hope that to get good the income.